Hello and welcome to week 15. We have made it to the end of the semester, so I think that's a great thing. Week 15 has some mainly revision assignments that we need to work on. So in addition to submitting our magazine analysis, our final magazine analysis, the reviews should be complete. We're submitting our final analysis on Sunday night. We'll have that. We have a revision reflection for our research narrative, and then you have the opportunity to submit a research narrative that's been revised if you received an 85% or lower, and that score of 127 out of 150. So you'll see our message here. I also have a typed out response as well. It has some tips on the analysis to help you out. Mainly, these are things that I see just about every semester. These drafts were pretty decent. We're just making sure that all the examples we're using show us something about the magazine. That was my biggest comment this semester was, what does this tell us? What does this example tell us about the magazine? So make sure you're looking at these things. Formatting issues, that the magazine title is in italics, nothing else but italics. You don't need quotations with it or in bold or anything like that. So make sure you look at that. Then we have the research narrative. You want to go into the research narrative and look at the comments I gave you, and then you can make some revisions. I want you to revise some comments. Not everything. Sometimes I'll comment on something and you'll do it several times. So make sure you actually go and look through that, not just everything that I comment. It's not a checklist. I'm not going to mark everything, but go through your own paper, read it, make sure that you're not doing the same things over and over that I told you not to do. There will be, the way it works is that I will add points to the score on the revision. So you'll have your old score. If you have 100 out of 150, then let's say I did a new one. I say, okay, well, you get 140. That would be the paper. I just give you the additional 40 points to make the total 140. So I'm just looking at kind of what the total would be, and that will be actually under the research narrative revision, not revision 2 column. So that will be right down here. We have a revision reflection discussion board for you to do for Wednesday. Oh, I don't have handwritten comments. I'm sorry. I need to update this. So there will be some comments for you in Turnitin. That's really where they are, not in the handwritten section, because I didn't do that this semester. So how do you feel about the comments? Do you agree with them? There's a lot of work, and most of their grades are actually pretty good. So I don't think anybody has a disappointing grade. If they did, it would be just from the citations and paraphrasing. How would you revise it, and what will you do differently? So it's going to be due Wednesday, and you can click on that discussion board's due Wednesday. But to get to the research narrative revision, you go right here and you click on view complete. Similarly, click on view complete to look at your comments on your draft. So that is where we are. I know the assignments say I'm going to be assigning a final exam. Usually that is a critique. And if you do click on week 16, and this is not accurate. We'll probably actually do this. Instead of doing our critique, we're going to do a different type of exam. So this is not up to date just yet, but it will be available soon. So you can start working on it as well. So please let me know if you have questions. Have a great week, and I will see you again for the last time next week once I stop recording.